"2,000 years ago, in the time of the Second Temple, Jerusalem was at the height of its glory, its houses, towers, and palaces magnificently built. The source of the city's sanctity was the temple, to which pilgrims thronged by the thousands to worship the Lord. Jerusalem was the center of the world for most people of that generation. Yet in the shadow of the temple, there were ideological tensions and hatred between the rich and the poor, zealots and moderates, sages and prophets. Different groups, Samaritans, Sadducees, Pharisees, and Essenes, were active in the land, as well as a particularly extreme separatist group, which called itself the Community. This community, which had only a few dozen members, renounced the temple and all that took place there, owing to dispute with the Jerusalem priesthood. Its founders, priests themselves, abandoned Jerusalem and their people in order to establish an ideal human sanctuary in the pristine desert.
Uriah and Asael. I do not recall that you have been chosen to study the ancient writings.
We just wanted to look at them.
As I recall, you're only in your second year of studies and have not yet been accepted as full members of the community.
We just wanted...
You are not allowed to be here.
וכמה רקיק לעשה הרשע, כמה יעיין להון לעינה, ומה רגיג הוא לענפה.
Where did you get that scroll? You stole it.
I didn't steal it. I just wanted to study the ancient writings.
ומה שפיר לכל ובנהה, דרהה, מה שפירן ודהה, כמה כלילן.
Have you ever seen a woman?
Of course I have.
They say that in Jerusalem, women walk around in the streets.
Let's go. The Sabbath is about to begin.
The city where I have chosen to establish my name. God chose Jerusalem. The city wherein the Lord dwells must be holy and pure. But today, Jerusalem is submerged in corruption, prostitution, and impurity.
Hold it in.
I can't any longer.
Prostitutes stand in her gates. Traders reject the teachings of God.
Restrain yourself. The Sabbath is almost out.
If we will be purified and uphold the laws of the Torah, the era of evil will pass, and then we may re-enter Jerusalem.
I can't stand it. I have to go now.
You can't.
We, the sons of light, consider it virtuous to rule our spirit, to conquer our inclinations, to become a human sanctuary.
A human sanctuary?
Yes, my son, we are children of angels. Our bodies will one day be gone. We must therefore safeguard our purity, transcend our wants and our defects. And restrain ourselves. I will have to inform the community guardian.
Asael. Don't you ever think of leaving the community?
When my parents died, the community took me in.
So you have no other place in the world?
I've never been anywhere else.
Wouldn't you like to find out?
The community is all I know.
In spite of all the severe laws and punishments?
I've already had my rations cut twice. Now I'm going to be tried for not being able to restrain myself on the Sabbath. So I'll probably die of hunger before I get to be an angel.
An angel on earth. Maybe when you die of hunger, you'll finally become a human sanctuary.
Blessed are you, O God of Israel, who creates the fruit of the vine.
Amen.
Punishments must be executed.
Even inhuman punishments?
Here it is.
כמה יעיין כפה, ומה עריכן וקטינן כל אצבעת ידיה רגליה.
We'll have to bring him before the heads of the community at the public assembly. Asael, son of Hezekiah, stand up.
You were charged with having profaned the Lord's earth on the Sabbath day. What is worse, an ancient scroll was found in your room, which you stole from the chamber of the scribes. This is serious.
Cannot be tolerated.
He who transgresses the law of Moses shall be banished, never to return.
Master, I wish to speak to the assembly.
Speak.
It was me. I took the ancient scroll.
Uriah, wait a moment. I just wanted to thank you. You shouldn't have done that.
I decided long ago that I wanted to see Jerusalem.
But Jerusalem is full of corruption and impurity.
In life, you have to take risks.
Take this. You'll need it in Jerusalem.
Where's it from?
Property of the community.
No, I couldn't. You'll get kicked out. Don't you understand?
In life, you have to take risks.
Hey, you there. Come here.
Me?
Yes, you. Come here. I won't bite.
Give it to me. This must be yours. Did you just get into town?
Yes, from the desert.
A member of the community?
I was. And you?
A Sadducee.
Do you consider this?
I hope you're not a prophet too. We have too many of them already in Jerusalem.
No. We believe only those chosen by God are graced with the spirit of prophecy.
Where are you going?
I don't know.
You can join me.
Sure. Uriah, son of Hananiah.
Yonatan, son of Amiel.
Make no mistakes. Do not underestimate the importance of the temple that towers over you. Look around. This is the place where God's presence is revealed to the tens of thousands of pilgrims who come to see and be seen by him.
Who is that?
He
Shimon,
is
son of
the Holy
Gamliel,
One,
a
blessed
Pharisee
be
sage.
he.
Boy or girl?
Boy.
My blessings.
Thank you.
And may the Lord lengthen his days.
Thank you. Thank you.
Here, this is for you. An offering.
You know why there are two.
Of course. One for a burnt offering and one for a sin offering.
How much?
A gold diner.
How much did you say?
A gold diner.
You're asking a gold diner for those two miserable pigeons.
Miserable pigeons? Where would you see such fine birds?
Here's 10 silver diners. That's all you'll get for them.
Thank you. Thank you.
No need. And may God be with you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Your rulers are rogues and companions of thieves.
They all love bribes and are greedy for gifts.
What a prophet Isaiah was.
You're not coming in?
I do it every morning.
Oh. So you're a priest?
A priest.
A priest in a temple?
If you're a priest, that's the place to be.
Aren't you glad? Working with what is sacred?
There's very little that's sacred about my work.
What do you do?
I work in the chamber where the sacrifices are prepared. It's just hard work. Anyone could do it.
But you're working in the temple.
The temple, but there's no holiness there. I'm not even sure his glory still dwells there.
You don't believe in the holiness of the temple?
I'm not sure it's the place for me.
That's how I felt. Before I left the community.
Why did you leave?
I wanted to see Jerusalem. To search for truth.
How could I get accepted to your community?
During the first year, you volunteer for a trial period, but can't partake of their food. During the second year, you can eat with them, but not taste wine.
Serious people.
Only then, if they decide you're worthy, you're allowed to try and become a human sanctuary.
Man is a sanctuary?
Until God Himself builds the temple in our midst, the community is the sanctuary.
Instead of a sanctuary of stone, a human sanctuary? An interesting idea. Is it true that the community has scrolls from the time of King David?
Yes, but only a select few are privileged to study them. You would work harvesting the dates and the oats.
And after a few years?
If you're a faithful member of the community, and the community guardian likes you, then maybe you could hope to copy ancient scrolls. To be a scribe.
To be a scribe. To be a scribe. You take the bed. I can sleep on the floor.
What do you mean? The floor is a royal bed for me.
As you wish. The fact that I met you today may have been an omen.
What do you mean?
It must be an omen. A human sanctuary. To become a scribe.
Jonathan! You're leaving for the desert?
Yes.
Are you sure that the community is what you want?
If I don't try, how will I know?
You'll have to make do with very little.
Yes. But perhaps I will be privileged to experience some sanctity.
It will take you a long time to become a human sanctuary. When you get there, look for a guy named Asael. He'll help you out. And give him this.
But what about you? How are you going to manage?
Maybe I'll join the students of Shimon, son of Gamliel.
I meant without the coin.
I saw that they're looking for stonecutters to work on the temple. Prepare a way in the wilderness. Yehonatan is coming.
בשם ומלכותו, בשם